Yeah, so I got to the airport, but after I got to the airport, I told them that I was on a business trip. And yeah, I showed them the stuff, but apparently it wasn't enough, so I got taken into secondary inspection, and I've never been to secondary inspection before. But before getting into secondary inspection, they were asking me, oh, you know, what's your purpose? And I told them that I was going to go do an MC, and they were like, you seem like the quiet type. You don't really fit the role. And I was like, yeah. And then they took me to secondary inspection, and they asked me the same thing. What are you doing all the way over there? And I was like, for MC. And they didn't know what MC meant. And they asked me, are you gonna go there to rap? And I was like, oh my god, no. I hope not. No. And so they asked me what I was gonna do there. I was panicking. My mind was blank. I didn't know how to explain what MC would be. How am I gonna say, oh yeah, I'm the master of ceremonies? It doesn't make any sense. So, I'm like going there to talk, like to people, to the, like I could have just said I'm an entertainer or something, and they were like, I've never met anyone who has such a difficult time explaining what their job is. I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't really know. And so they were asking me where I worked, going into really specific details, like, where do you work? And I said, HoloLive. And they told me, who are you? And like a last stage front. And I told them, well, I'm actually under NDA. And then they said, well, we're gonna have to decide whether we're gonna let you in or not, depending on your answer. And I responded, oh, I mean, that's true. And then I said, Ouro Kronii. And then they asked me what the concert name was called. And I was kind of embarrassed. So I looked down on the ground and muttered, breaking dimensions. And yeah, so I didn't have the thing that they needed. So I called my manager and everything worked out and I got in. Yeah, as I was being let out, I told them that like it's pretty much my first time going out for business, and they were like, oh, that's okay, you seem like a good person, like you don't seem like a bad person. I'm glad someone thinks I didn't say that part, but I said, oh, thank you. And I finally left. Yeah, it was an ordeal.